Hey everyone, welcome. Hey Arian, how you doing? Hey, I don't rage. I don't rage unless it's a multiplayer game and that's when everyone gets called every name. Go on. Or potentially Dark Souls, but that just makes me more grumpy than full of rage. I think the worst one was. Are you good? Oh, late dinner, nice. What's the dinner consist of? I'm good. I was looking after, well, helping look after my niece throughout the day. Was at my parents for 8:30. Oh, it was me and my mum most of the day, but because like getting on a bit, she was just kind of helping keep my niece under control. Rice and some God knows what. Alright, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? I don't even know anymore. Do that, go to the PS4 one. I'm gonna load the game. Let's Internal Rage with Sekiro, but I do like them. Internal Rage! Yeah, mine's... Oh, I do this thing for me. It's over in 2022. There's no 1969. Yeah, for me. Oh, I need to turn it off, don't I? Oops. Forgot about that one. I'll get really annoyed with it and voice it, and then it'll be like the quiet, seething anger. And just relentlessly hit my face against the wall with it. Until something goes, and more often than not it's the game. I haven't quit to the point of never going back to something, because there's always a way around it. Even if it's a break. Is that the... Oh yeah, I'm an hour out, aren't I? Haha, I'm 44 hours through this. Oh, I need to try and speed up. But no, Sekiro. I do want to go near that at some point. Almost in Sekiro, taking me about over 4 hours to beat your dying side. Oh. Hey Lighthawk, are you... Right, what's my buttons? Oh, that's my shoot button. That is not my menu button like every other game I've been playing recently. Whoops. So I'm gonna shoot random chickens. My quest? Coming Storm? Something borrowed? Both of these, both of these. Oh! Okay, both of these are elsewhere. Long Overdue is all over the map. Gathering Flames... I don't know if it's just a continuous I can go there to get money from it. Forged Brands, again, it's just getting money for it. Keeper of the Keys, collect prison keys. I don't know where they are. I don't know where the prisons are. So I'm confident it doesn't really matter where these like fuck up or not for the tasks. Well, I would like that one not to fuck up. Coming Storm? Has to be that one. Gardens of Isa. Oh, enter High King's Court. Is that what I was doing? That's... Oh my god. That moves it. Oh, Star Ocean, you're gonna screw up my game. Because Star Ocean has me pressing the button for that and the button for that to rotate my camera. I thought it was loot over here. There was loot over here. I might need to mess with the volume and actually get into a fight properly. Was someone helping me with this? Hey, what did I do? That's... I never went there. Oh, I'm going to explore there. Yeah, I need to adjust the sound for the what the fighting sounds like, I think. I could stand to go a bit more. Oh yeah. Go 17-ish. You want me to jump down there? Why would I jump down there? Does this go around in a circle? It might do. A collection of rocks. Give me all my loot. Trickster's buckler. I'll take all your shite. I am surprised there's not been an ambush in somewhere. Get rid of those. All the sallables. Got a rock, the barrels. Ah, the treasure. A cart. Chest. Everlasting robes. Oh, fuck. Right. It's reacting to my magic, I think. I think. I wonder if there was another way in to this place. No reagents found. Is that because one of my skills is really bad? Okay, that's the way. Oh, that's a hidden door. How am I randomly making a wall open? I will take it though. Oh, dispelling. Freaking dispelling. Right, so I don't get any curse upon my character. Curses aren't good. Usually being killed by them. We can try. We can try, so I won't. Oh, fuck. No! Ugh. You know what? No, I am not. I'm dead. I'm not. I'm not happy with that. Load the last save. Yes, load the last save. Do it, game. I was really close. I think I kept fucking up the last one. It's different every time. And then you get times like that, and it's fine. Because I can tap it fast enough that it just, you know, marks them off one by one afterwards. Open the door. Where's... Oh, there must have been different ways in here. Because it's taking me out a different entrance. I actually screw that. I'm saving it. I don't want to dispel you again. I'm not happy with this dispelling situation. Did that work? I think it did. Mm-hmm. Oh, I can't hit that. What else do we have? Got a banner. Do I recognize the banner from anything? I have a lot of lovely treasure I can just get rid of soon. Surprised there's not anything here. I do wonder if it would have made a difference. On the entrance we came through. Get no alerts on the minimap for any baddies nearby. I go up here. Oh, I can't do anything more. Shit. But maybe clearing out the place or coming in from one side is like renders this side not used. I think it was only showing me the exit, the other cave entrance, because it was the closest. I'm actually not going to go out there. This was our dude. This was his way in, wasn't it? Cause where did the map go? Or maybe not. Our guest. Because one way was fighting everything, the other way was traps. Oh no, I'm not sure. Or Mr. Fate Weaver, I think, had joined us in here. And then decided he was going to go off on his own little adventure right now. Or maybe he's dead. No, I don't think he's dead. I don't think he died. I hope he didn't die. I like the jump off animation. Kind of goes for it. Now let's switch over to the door that I was at before. I hope. It could be a distance thing. The closest. Or maybe it isn't. Because you did want me to go out here at one point. Glendara. I should be able to fast travel when we get outside anyway. Oh, that is dangerous right here. Got a beer? That's okay. Where am I? Okay. Hunter's Pit. Hunter's Pit. They all lead to the same way, so I think we went in the sneaky way here. Instead of where all the guards were. Are we going to Star Camp? No, you don't. Wait, why do you want me to go into Star Camp? Enter the hiking score. Gardens of Isa. I'm gonna sell some stuff first. And hope that I haven't fucked up my quest. Right, anything new? 51, 58, 49. Ooh. Oh no. I don't even know what I'm wearing. Or not wearing, what I'm using is a... Oh, that can go. Oh, that one can definitely go. 56. 65. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Thieves can go, chakrams can go, scepters can go. 58. Freezing. I'm gonna keep one of them, but I don't know which one. Kinda wanna get rid of that one. Physical damage, piercing damage. 35, 27. But it's fire damage. That's great, we'll get rid of that one. Probably a bad decision. Mana regen, yep. Mana regen, nope. What do I want to keep? Ice resistance or bleeding resistance? Don't know. Yes. Everlasting robes, mana regen. Mana regen, nope. Oh, mate, can't use that one. Shit. Screw it, get rid of it. The bucklers. Plus one of finesse abilities. But it is worse. Screw it. Lightning resistance? Nah. Plus 10 health. Ooh, actually. My junk, I'm gonna take that one back out. I'm gonna just dump the rings in the chest. And amulets. Remove from junk. Right, I'm gonna go sell things first. And then I will try and figure out where exactly I need to go, because the Gardens of Isa are over there. But did you not want to take me to the star camp? Oh, you want me to travel through the star camp to get to that location? Right, okay, that makes sense. I'm gonna gore heart. I thought the game was like, I'm gonna take you there even though your quest doesn't actually have any reason to be there. Forgetting it was a way through. Spaceship's returned? What spaceship? Where? For what reason? Seen people? Oh, the alien noise outside your house. Have you figured out what it is exactly?
What do you need today?
I need you to take all my shit. There we go.
Come see me again.
How many? 44. Someone's going to investigate that though. Like, what's a strange alien noise? And get taken away by aliens. That's one thing I'm a bit like, I don't know how someone could believe that. They were taken away by aliens. It's that far-fetched. There's a bit of, but did someone take you, just not them? Really strong electric motor, say strong because it makes an awful racket. Oh, so someone done up their car? Bought them Boy Racer? Or something else? With an electric motor. Well, you can have an electric car. Weird. I'm not sure the ins and outs of everything that's in it though. I'm not sure Boy Racer would want that either. What car do we absolutely flooring it sound like that? I don't mean there's some loud fuckers on the street I'm on that go down. I'm not even going that fast. It's a nightmare when it's decided we're going to do it at night time. It's all quiet. So as this bugger comes down the street. It's like they got the sound equivalent of having a car with fucking flashing lights all over it. Saying, look at me! See, all the greater ones I'm not taking just now. Should be fine. Right, There's been another shipment of Canarok Gossamer made to your house. Take it? Oh, there was a delivery satchel. Oh, why? Can I dump it? Did you just take up space? Do I need it for something? It's gonna be here, isn't it? It's gonna be here. Canrock Gossamer. Spider silk from Wedwood. Prize of making of fine clothes and a valuable commodity. I guess I'll try and put you in here. I didn't realise I was used to rotating the camera in Star Ocean until I start blocking everything and I'm like, oh shit, my powers on screen. I thought it would take me forever to get used to that. But no. It hasn't. I'm about to do it again. No, use the stick. Stick's there for a reason. I want to go to Lisa. Can I get the fast travel? Stop on the quest. Here we are. Oh. Right, oh, what else is in here? Oh, that was the bands, I believe. Honor bands. It's just a quest that you can do all the time. It's for extra money.
Hello.
Going to the font. I'd like to think this is Comic Sans or Papyrus. If it had to be a physical looking thing.
A dustling. How nice.
Dustling, you've met me before. I decided what order you were going in. If that's the font, I'm not sure why we're putting so much effort into preserving it. It's the epitome of fonts, you know. I just couldn't bring myself to use either of them. I went back to my agency bold. I can't remember what I was using before. Wait, who are you? Oh, a Garth. Is it agency bold? Agency something? Right, give me a second. I'm gonna fuck up my PC by trying to open something. That one. I want OBS screens. Please don't open on my other monitor. Because I haven't got the cable put back in after I was fucking around with stuff. It is. What's my text of choice? It's not even the right thing. Come on, give me that text. I'm not seeing anything. Oh no, I've got two texts on two fonts on the go. No, I didn't go agency bold. Did I? No, I decided against it. I've got one which is... Why did I think I was agency bold? But Noto Sans Lao. There's part of me which is wondering why I thought it was that. Chat font? Oh no, I've not used any. What am I using as my chat font? How do I find this again? Set font? I don't know what it is because it didn't tell me what it actually is. Oh, blank, whatever the default is. Oh, maybe I feel like some papyrus. Does it make a difference? I need to need sound in chat. No. Hold on. It's it's not working. Right, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna I'm gonna use I can't get Papyrus to work on this anymore. I used to. Oh, that's really annoying. I used to get it working. For your own good. No, it's not. Fuck it, you can all have the pleasure that everything you're saying isn't going to be in Comic Sans.
It's been a long time since I've been here.
Now I'm like, why the fuck does it not work? I'm not happy with that. Who is this dude? Oh shit, I didn't want to do that. I want to see him! I haven't properly fought anything, so I don't know what sound levels are like for the game either. Oh, what is that walk you've got, mister?
Conceived in chaos, birthed in stolen magic.
Are we Liam O'Brien
Dawn
again?
from fate.
This is Caius. No, this is Grimmer
Child
Rice.
of two fathers. Treacheries in treacheries. Winter is broken. The puppet king upon his throne, drinking flattery and lies. The power that grows in him is not his own.
What's this, a horror game?
It did begin, as it will end. From behind the veil she screams. Madness and rage. Madness and rage.
Delicious flattery.
We realize this may be confusing for you. Fate, like the Fae, cannot be changed. But the Tuatha are Fae who have become something new. And you are a mortal who is free
I think
from
his
fate's
name
weave. Gadflow claims that the
should be shortened to just
Tuatha are
Tit.
the work of his new god. If the Tuatha are the creations of a god, what does that make you?
What fate do you fear, High King Tit?
The time of the Fae is passing. Our land and our souls are diminishing. Few Fae even realize that the great cycle is shifted. Gadflow's war means the death of us all, Fae and mortal alike. It is written in the weave that we shall all pass from this world together. It is too late for us, but not for you. That is the fate which I look to you to change.
Okay. I'm something new?
The power of a god in the brash hands of a mortal. This is why Niralim fears what you might
Oh, could
become.
it be good or bad?
This age has seen much change. Change we once thought was impossible. We were wrong.
I'm gonna say, what does it mean?
You are intertwined with the power in the East. There can be no doubt of that. Your energy reaches back to Alabastra. We do not know what will happen when you travel there, but we know that the power behind Gadflow is your ultimate goal. His god holds your answer and the fate of this world.
I'll do it.
I thank you, and perhaps you can help change our world's fate as well. I have seen those who were destined to be heroes, for whom great deeds came naturally. They come, they act, and they pass on as written. You do great things not because you must, but because you choose to. That is by far a far truer greatness.
Gadflow will be stopped?
Admirable. But strength of will cannot see you through this alone. You may be unbound by fate, but you are not free from death. Speak with your allies. Only with their aid can you hope to overcome the forces that stand against you.
Ooh, new twist of fate awarded. No destiny, all determination. Right. Okay, you're truly a blank slate. Able to choose your own destiny, as witnessed and proclaimed by the High King Tit himself. 3% experience boost and plus 5% gold. Saved fate potion? Tell me about fate. You gave me money for
Weave
this.
is a puzzle. Each person is a piece. The edges of their fate locking together with the people around them, all performing their duties to form a grand picture. However, you are no longer a puzzle piece. You are a dollop of paint. You cover and redefine the edges of the puzzle pieces you meet. But more dangerously, you repaint the picture of reality itself. Who can trust that your design is better than the original?
Did you hear that? I'm a dollop of paint. Tell me about Gadflow.
It is the deepest tragedy that our fall should come from our own. Make no mistake, Gadflow is the harbinger of the end of my kind. In fighting him and his army, you will surely spell our doom. For that tragic truth, we forgive you.
Tell me about Summer Court.
We are the dreams of warmth and safety, given physical form. But these dreams are endangered by Gadflow and the long winter.
Tell me about yourself, Tit.
Since our kind returned to this world so long ago, it has been my honor to serve as High King of the Summer Court. My rule was always shared with the High King of the Winter Court, until Gadflow arose. Now both of our people are in peril.
Tuatha?
The summer and winter courts have always ruled the Feylands in harmony, as the seasons wash across the world. But with Gadflow's new god, something changed. The Winter Fae who followed him called themselves Tuatha, and bore a mark of Prismir upon them. Their power has grown, and yet they are diminished.
Tell me about the Winter Court.
Our cold cousins across the sea. Do not think the Winter Court our enemies, for we love them as family, dismal though they may be. Oh, to walk in their starlit gardens once again, or sip their calming stone tea. But the Tuatha have consumed them, and all of their wonders are lost.
Okay. Had a conversation with you. How do we speak to now? Why have I got two people here? Did I get new quests? An old friend. Oh, which one? Wait. No, we got two quests here. Can I go with both, or do I have to pick one? I kind of feel like Agarth is, you know, dependable. He's there. That's about it. Aelin Shear. We knew her when we were alive, but I don't think she's telling us much about who we were before. And she also has a questionable motives for things. I think maybe her first. Possibly. Great General.
Who would have thought you were so interesting? Death seems to have worked out very well for you. Agarth's looking for escape, Neuralim's looking for a savior, and Tatarian is looking for a champion, and somehow, you're giving everyone what they want. I'm impressed.
Oh, don't ask me how. All support I can get.
You're right. This won't be easy. The Tuatha have our forces under siege at Mel Senshir, and their power has only grown over the years. You'll need more help than just me and that old Fate Weaver. You'll need an army.
How do we get to Gadflow? Wait, what do you say? It doesn't actually really relate to either of these.
A few years ago, one warrior could have slipped past unnoticed, but stealth is no longer an option, not even for me. But there is hope. In the plains of Erethel, there waits a player who has been away from this game for far too long. It is time to contact General Telera. Meet me in the village of Emer, and I will tell you everything.
A mayor. Okay, tell me about Telera.
General Telera was in charge of our forces to the east in Cluracan, but a decade ago, Witch Knight Malwyn and his Tuatha army drove her forces back. Since then, she's been looking for some way to take back the land she lost and regain her honor. You might be just the help she needs.
Isa?
The Gardens of Isa, home of the Summer Fae, once spread from the forests of Dalentarth, across the plains of Erethel, and even through the deserts of Ditir. Between the madness of the war and the spread of man, Alfar, and Gnome, the Summer Fae lose a little more ground every day. A tragedy for them. Be on your way.
I could start both of them, couldn't I?
I
Agarth?
couldn't make out half of what the king was saying, but it sounds like you've got your work cut out for you. Good thing you won't be facing it alone. In fact, I think I've got a lead on finding an old friend of ours.
What old friend?
Old Felmerus Hughes, of course. If anybody can
Fomor's
help,
Hughes?
it's bound to be the gnome who brought you back to life. I've been asking around and I was able to make contact with his superior. He thinks he might be able to help find Hughes.
I'm gonna ask his superiors.
All gnome scholars have a Templar who sponsors their research, and apparently Hughes' sponsor, Templar Octien, is desperate to find him.
Ooh, Templars?
Go southwest to the Hollowlands and Detir. Octien will be waiting there to discuss how you might reach Hughes.
Okay, tell me about Octien again.
You're not the only one on the hunt for Hughes. Octien has followed his trail to the Hollowlands and Detir.
So he isn't
You
dead.
want to talk to him?
Leave here first. Connected to Assassin's Creed, I know. Also Dragon Age. They've got Templars, haven't they? So I got 2. Got... how do I got a mare and sugar. An old friend's going to... Oh no, which one? We'll do this one first. This section. Plains of Erithel. Great General. So the best place I want to go then is... maybe through here? Or get as the entrance to go through this bit. But yeah, any games with Templars connected to Assassin's Creed. But not necessarily any games with assassins connected to Assassin's Creed. It's kind of funny like that. I think of one more than another. Oh, this is not the place I should have come to. Oh crap. Oh crap. The Rune Lords. Oh, you're using... What games are your Assassin's Creed, FromSoft or Skyrim? I sent the wolf flying. Oh no. Okay. I'll take your gold. But yeah, FromSoft. Oh, the no, what was it? Leonesh? How did I keep calling it Lianshi? Oh, you're gone. Yeah, I think more FromSoft games for me than Skyrim. What if I had connected to Skyrim? can't remember. Can we go through? Oh, we can go through. This is a nice place. It's so bright and cheerful looking. What the hell? It's like... Shit, I can't remember what the first major zone that you can go into in Elder Scrolls Online for the Elder Dominion. So it makes me think of... Should have got trees that look like those ones over there. What is... Oh, I'm looting. Hammers. Do I need that many hammers? Damage boost? Oh, when they crank the saturation to high hell on demo TVs? Yeah. Look how vibrant it is. Oh, hi. Who are you? Oh, fucking assassins. Freeman assassin. Chromatic overshoot. So hard all yellows look a sickly radioactive green. Oh, did you fucking dodge that? Try and dodge my blade, you bugger. Fine azurite stuff. Will we try and do this methodically? Have a system to it? New quest though. Since that's gonna go out the window. Be looking for runestones. Oh, is that a town? We've got beloved by all, adored by one, home at last. A noble brother lost to Tyruli. You find the glory he was always chasing. Father to a daughter unwed, waiting for the day to give her hand. Sworn to follow her master, she followed him to the grave. Well... writing in the grave is eroded with time. Oh, it's benches. I wouldn't fancy that bench. Eroded with time. Sister to our smith. Sister to us all. Your body must find rest in Tywoli, but your spirits can rest here.
They were the harbingers of the fall, these children of dust. And they lit the forest with their fires, and then split it with their blades. We crept back, shapeless in the darkness, silent in the trees. The shadows are few in this age of mortals. The light beckons.
Okay. Level up. Ooh, I see no one over there. Yes, yes, I do. I kinda... What have I got stealth in? Is that my paid for point? Persuasion. Some more finesse. I don't know what I want. Need 70 points for the next level. Oh, it's level 6. Go that one. Still a ranger. This might suffer the same game. The same thing as Nier did when I played it on PS3. When I got to the seaside town, it was the beaches. It was like you were getting blinded by the sand. Death's touch. Oh yeah, we've got to have a shrine blessing called Death's Touch, don't we? Aiton? Aiton. Ooh, footlocker. Nice. Oh shit. And it's all mine. Right, what else do we have? Now, I know it was it over there? A normal size boat. Oh, hi. I'm making her weapons dance. Cool. Where's it hiding? So has it got people trying to assassinate me the whole time? Nice.
Strange creatures, these mortals. They wake, they work, they worry. It is a joyless undertaking, life. The wolds now bear the mark of time, of smoke and frailty. And there is more. A wearying of magic. Did these mortals bring it with them in their tents and wagons? Or is it a symptom of something much more sinister?
I'm really liking the bow. Why do only one of her arrows go down? Really? Oh, you buggers! Yeah, see, one thing the bows were like, nah, you won't really like us. Because we only shoot down with one. The one on target, the others do not. Oh, it's a log! Shit. Okay, I will be right back. Won't be too long. Just be a couple of minutes. There we go. We're back. Alright, the plains of Erethil. Yeah, so confessed. Oh, Squareophile! It's amazing. It's like, it's the same colours that I had for the previous thing. Maybe slightly darker, but what I really like is the almost transition where it looks like the outside border is different colours, but it's not, it's just the one. But there's I don't know if there's an actual word for it, but when you have different colours, lighter or darker next to other colours, it can make them look different. That's my favourite part about it. Hey, burial mound. Oh, I'm looting burial mounds? Oh no. So yeah, like it looks like it's a transition in reverse. But it's not. Chessboard optical illusion thing? Yeah. Or if you ever used like a spreadsheet and you used colours to fill the boxes. This should be okay with this. No, it was last night. I was thinking, hey, let's have something. Because for the YouTube stuff, I'm like, I don't really care for having a picture of myself. So I'll have something that goes with the channel. But it kind of works because for the DeviantArt account, it's not the same name, but it's got my first name and surname initials because my surname does begin with B. It's just not Bongo. So it's similar, but it's a triangle instead of the square. Ooh, gonna get this one. Yeah, because last night, because I was having to be up early. I was up at like 7:30ish this morning. Ooh, no good, no good. I spent some of the time last night. I completely missed this. What? Doing that instead.
Here have Feyborn friends stood and gazed.
So I think I still need to do
Oft too have Alfar and humans stood
a couple other things.
silent.
Just like having everything's very similar.
Crumbling rubble, what hymns rise from their yearning hearts. The children of dust deny no gods.
Like the panels
Stroke these stones
in the
like
about
statues.
section.
Hand of Inadon,
Or
hem of Lyria.
even the here's the thing, I hate putting a lot of effort into YouTube thumbnail things because it's just throwing up old VODs. It's pointless to make it look any good. It's more just to have it somewhere stored because it's just easier. So I kind of still need to get that one changed over. The only thing it changes is I usually try and have the game logo or title. Oh shit. Wait, was that your trap? Make a plant look like it's got something for me and it's got fuck all. Oh shit. Available for How's name is paint thumbnail artist. Well, they're that fucking small as well. It's like and I don't want to be one of these people who has my own picture on the front of it. Like I know, like, you know, reaction stuff, that's a thing. But I really don't want that. What if reacting to the game? Just be a series of me looking confused or lost or mid swearing. Unidons. What? You what now? Am I going through? I'm going through a different zone, aren't I? Yes, yes, I am. Nope, I'll go back the way. Bold green, all caps letters with an arrow pointing to a red circle face. Red circle next to a face going, yeah. Doing the scream. Does that mean I'm not YouTubing right? I'm not doing that. Oh, how do I get down there? Hi. Oh, there we go. Entertainment. An information age. I'm a whole. You'll get what you get. It's, you know. There might be effort. There might be not a lot. It could go either way depending on how much I like it. What is? How do I get in there? Don't you dare charge at me. Don't you dare charge at me. Fucking get that way. Run past this animal. Ah, he's good. He's good. He's a good boy. An idea. Got a quest there. Can I set on fire? No, I can't. Oh. Oh, I hear things. Like,
My head.
I know,
What's
Snake had like a parody a couple of years ago actually. To do with people doing videos. It was over the top. You know, all the things that the YouTubers done in their creation of content. It's funny. You know what? I will get it. Why are you looking so scared? Why are you clapping at his scaredness? Is he scared of a chicken?
Draw your weapon. No. No! Please help, stranger. Madness from the river tainted the grain. Eating grain breeds sickness in the mind. We need help.
If eating grain is breeding sickness, I'm fucked. What happened to the grain?
The river. Something in the water grows into the grain. Oh, the grain's meant to be shipped to Melsenshire, but can't spread madness. Crinault. Go to Crinault. Strange man. Jenica travelled there. Must have done something. Poison river with madness. Aiton, no help. If grain reaches troops, end up like Denry, caged, murderous.
If I upload, go to a random place in the timeline, pick the first series of words you like the sound of, put it into a cursed AI image generator, bam, a thumbnail. Could you imagine? Now, would it be? Would it be like any sound? Like, say for example, I'd uploaded this and I got to this point, and how many words would we go if grain reaches troops? End up like Denrick, caged, murderous. I'll help you.
Jenica. Tainted water.
Jenniker. tainted water. I want to see that in an image. And what caused your madness?
We ate the grain and we went mad. The grain, water from the river tainted. Need to find cure
Oh,
before
it's so
grain
cool,
reaches
though.
troops. Strange man, Jenica, went up river. Must have tainted the river in Cranort. Feeds the river. Go there. He must heal. Ah!
She random Danish and Swedish words. Just don't get me to pronounce them, because we all know how that went down. Weird fantasy names might throw it off, but honestly, more chaos might be a good thing.
I need your help.
Ison?
Monsters. No. About river. Refuse. Help.
Denrit Rond?
Denrit? Denrit's been dead for... No! Please save my mind, lest I forget everything.
At Rond Farm.
There's too much. Help us!
I'm expecting her just to go and run into the river and try and drown herself. It's just a vibe that she's given out.
By the gods, these visions!
I've been there. How do I leave this way? Oh, who are you? Fuck. No, why? Why? Hey. These buggers creeping out of nowhere. Right, so that's the there. I'm going to the here. Should I look around everything? You think I got... Yeah, I got the one up there. Looking for all the stones too. I love how the text takes up a good chunk of the of what's going on. Stones? Lore stones. Where are we hiding them? There's a hidden loot somewhere. We can get to the water. I'm kind of done with this bit then, this side. Oh, no we're not. The fuck is that? That's one of the weird words. See, if I didn't know and I was just saying it, I'd be like, skits. But I'm wondering if this is the one where things sound more like a shit. Oh fuck. Ugh. Okay. If you gotta live to somewhere, you get that. Oh, you absolute buggers. If that doesn't hit you, I don't know what will. Sounds like chus. Why should I believe you? Where's it hiding? Hollow log. You're all mine. Mine or healing potion. A well. Please don't attack me. It's coming into my own little thing. Looking for some lore stones. Looking for. Oh, we get attacked by you guys, couldn't we? Oh, did I come across here and just run up here from without checking things? I think I did. Wait, what are you about? Oh, for fuck's sake! Dudes! You're having a grand old time trying to attack me, aren't you? Azurite greatsword. I'm gonna place over here. Softcha. I don't know. Is it like more like a sh? Oh god, you.
Hello there, stranger.
Are you in prison? Still if I try. Oh, like heal through the teeth. More, well, I'm guessing more like a sh. See, this is what happened the last time. Try to find equivalents that I could pull parts of words from. And I don't think it worked. I just couldn't get it. Oh, damn lore stones! Where are you? Oh, that could be further that way. Oh, tongue goes further back in the mouth. See if I do it, it might. It sounds like I'm gonna be taking the piss out of someone. If what I think is the way. The moment that I'm fucking Scott can't speak anything but half gibberish. Here we go, quest. Let's get this quest.
Strangers strange come to Aiden. Few come by these roads nowadays. A hard gaze falls on Aiden. Many are the burdens and few are the reliefs. Someone must go to Aiden Circle. Someone must call the Erethel.
A circle? What's that?
A circle of the windstones nearby. When the voices
Circle
from
of
its stones
windstones.
sing a certain melody, the Erethel will come and end our tribulations. Each stone is a voice in the song. When all have sung in their part, the Erethel will appear. But if not, dark things for these dark times will show instead. The stones. I am unworthy. I do not think they will sing to me. You must go. It must be you.
Thousands?
Make the stones sing their song.
Yeah, that's a fucker though, isn't it? Yeah, let's see what I can do.
You will? Aiden Circle is to the south of town. Each stone carries a note of the song. In the right order, they form the song as it was to be sung. But they will not suffer a cacophony. If the songs you play will not call the Erethel, it will call darker things for these dark times.
Really? How does the song go?
Everyone knows the song. It starts on the highest note and descends down the scale. Wait a moment. Perhaps it was start at the lowest note and descend up. Well, something like that anyway.
So, oh, you're gonna send me to my death, Aiden?
Though our wheat grows strong, the citizens do not. We sowed a crop that was untimely reaped. We need intervention, lest we end up like Talarain, a monument to nothing with kobolds and raiders squabbling over our bones.
I think SKG is how I'm gonna. Oh, sh. Sound is spelled. Or ch. Now you go to school. That's. Kind of makes me think it should be a K instead of a C. Rond farm.
The last remaining farm in the Wolds. There has been much talk of it, how Denrit and Allred Rond have gone mad. Even
They
Finrod
have.
refuses to investigate.
Oh, what a
So
view!
wary is he of catching the madness.
The hell is that? And it's singing Nell.
Hoping to hear a song for coin from old
It might be in
Nell.
the roof.
I haven't sung for years, stranger. Not since the war started. Ratifer. After a decade, he begs me payment for the ring. And so his promise is finally broken. Very well. I should be lucky to die unmarried rather than a widow.
The Wolds.
A forgotten spot in these plains. The land still bears us grain, but few reap the crops they did before the war. Only Ron Farm stands, and Flame has gutted it. The others have fallen into the hands of the freemen, bandits, marauders.
Characterize it, make a key sound. Well, I see. I don't see a difference between a cat and a kite. Unless it's what it's next to, I'm guessing. Because a C and an I never sounds like a K. Could be a character. Oh wait. There's another C, isn't there? A character.
Flutter away.
What am I doing here? You know what, I'll go and grab the other one. I don't think the other lore stone's anywhere near. I want to grab this. Are you up here? Carrick. Because I think the way people say it, there's this like H, isn't there? Character. Well, no. Or maybe people just make it sound a bit more. Machine. What the hell would you call cheese? Keys? Not to be confused with keys that you use to get
Hail,
inside a
wanderer.
door.
Would you spare a moment?
Or a piano.
I have a favor to ask you.
Some kind of beggar.
In appearances, perhaps. I'm just an alpha that needs your help. I have a few belongings to sell, and unfortunately, I've done little to endear myself to Aiton's folk. Will you sell them in my stead? The arrangement is simple. I give you an item and you sell it. I take a cut, you keep the profit. And will repeat until I have nothing to sell. Understand?
I'll sell your belongings for some reason.
I
Maybe
thought
it's to
you
buy
had a
you a
look of
shirt.
Trader about you. I have several items for you to sell. If you prefer, you could just buy them all now from me and sell them later.
Oh. I'll buy them now. Or shouldn't they be worth shite?
You will? I did not think
I've gotten
that I
money
would
for
be
it.
as lucky as that. These are my personal effects. You should be able to sell them around town for more than what I charged you. Thank you for your coin, stranger. I will use it to buy passage to Melsenshire, to the war front. Now, I must go.
A bag of silverware. His kerchief. Wait. Why didn't you just call it a handkerchief? Oh, we got his weapons as well, didn't we? Oh, they're fucking pish. Oh, I can't add it to this drunk. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I'm selling it. Okay, I'll sell it. I thought I couldn't do anything with it. I was actually going to try and, you know, bump it into the my shite. Who's Gordon Law? My shite pile to sell.
Welcome to Aiden.
Let's go in here. Ivor House. Oh, so that's your name for China. Sounds like Sheena. Pronounce it like Kina. And you were going on about machine. Ooh. I don't know if I want that. Oh, fuck off. I want any of them. Hey, Finwick.
Stranger
Ivor.
to Ayton, I'm the law in this town. Keep the peace and you are welcome to stay. If not, then you had best leave. If you need to trade, visit Banron, our smithy, and Askell deals in
Banron.
alchemy. And there's a general dealer staying at the inn.
Tell me about Ethan.
Town's becoming harder to protect. We get weaker every season, and the freemen know it.
The freemen just crawl out the
I
ground.
do what I can, but we keep losing ground. Rond Farm burned not long ago, but it's too dangerous to investigate.
Tell me about yourself, Finwick.
I am the law of the town. Ayton needed protection, and I didn't see anyone else willing to do the job.
How's it fared?
I took it upon myself to keep Ayton safe. Someone needed to do it.
I'm not sure it has. The Wolds?
Used to be peaceful farmland
The
before the
Wolds.
war was on. Now it's some scratched up dirt, home to Ayton and those murderous freemen.
Okay, tell me about where I can sell these, maybe.
I'll take a look at what you've got. They're certainly weathered, but there's something about these daggers. I'll part with a few coins for them. Here you are.
337. Okay.
Keep the peace.
Oh, you got one? Why was that pointing to like a new quest thing? Oh, it's a job board. Oh, maybe I can eventually. Apothecary? Oh, are you watching me? Wait, where's the person? They're not here. Yep, they're upstairs, aren't they? Well, I got a downstairs with stage crafting. give it a go. You can actually kind of tell if the lockpicking's going to work or not, because there's a slight reduction on the speed before it gets to the wiggling of the lockpick before it breaks. Grit your teeth. And O-shape your lips. Slightly open your teeth. Inhale lightly. He's just been mildly surprised. What the fuck? I think I might use that to say yes. How's my niece? Oh, try. No. I was at my parents'. So my sister's moving into her new place. She's been waiting for us. So they've been staying with my parents at the moment. And they were getting stuff out of storage delivered to the where they're moving to. I know my mum was there, and it was just, you know, because my niece can be a bit of a handful. Saying shoe backwards means yes. So I was just there for trying to, well, not even keep the peace, but at least keep her entertained.
A customer?
But no, she was
Good day, traveler.
saying shoe backwards means yes. Like, am I going Ayosh? Or shoe when inhaling? How the fuck can you do that? I just read the second bit there. No, I know what you mean now, because I didn't register that. You're saying shoe, you're... Pig Latin. Should write around just when inhaling. I think you might have broken me.
A customer?
I'm trying to process that because I can't recall having ever said shoe while trying to inhale. Horsey? What? And it's not voiced. Oh no, I don't want to creep. Right. I'm gonna ask Askell.
For a minute I thought
Hosty.
Freeman had fancied to rob me. Welcome. I offer some alchemical items if you're interested.
I'm gonna get to the SH00 soon.
I am an alchemist, not a dealer in petty baubles and refuse. Wait a moment. That kerchief. It's woven of Canarok gossamer. Perfect for a solvent cloth. I spoke too soon. Here is coin for the object. I shall buy it at once.
Everyone's like, oh, I'm not sure I'm gonna make my money back. Peasants, commoners? Wait, how? Why? Tell me about Iton.
If not for the slim flow of traffic between Rathier and Dalentar, they would likely not exist anymore. It's been worse since the war. In a few decades, we'll probably be like Talarain, completely ruined.
How can it mean something if I'm not saying anything? I'm just like breathing. Does breathing mean agreeing? It is free men or free men.
Ruffians and bandits. They're scattered all over the wolds. It's dangerous wandering outside of town.
It sounds like I'm in a backward whistle. Oh. Oh, it's Sigra Thorin.
My wife and assistant.
I think I need to see
helps
it.
me run the shop, although sometimes she creates more
Because
problems
at this
than she
point, you're
fixes.
just showing me how to breathe differently to me. The wolds.
It's quiet here, and I can appreciate that. But as the days pass and travelers grow scarcer, it becomes ever more difficult to make a living out here.
How are you doing, Kenobi? Oh, tell me you yelled at her. No, she got upset twice. Because she had like a little plastic kind of bowl thing filled with water, and she was playing with some stuff that was like floating in it. And then she had a plastic container that was for like a pretend bottle for a doll, and she wanted to fill it with water, and I was like, no, just pretend, you don't need the water. And my mum had also said no to her, so she goes into the bathroom and she stands at the sink. She's on the little stool and she's trying to like reach the tap, but she can't reach it. And I was like, no, says we're going to pretend, you don't need the water. So when she realised like she wasn't going to get it, she started throwing it about. I was like, you're going to end up breaking something. So I took it off her, and there's where she just went in her first half. Oh, in your local dialect as well, you did it. It's most Swedes would think something was wrong with you. Rage quit behaviour. Well, I see normally on Friday she spends the day like my sister, because my sister doesn't work on a Friday. And I think that was also playing a factor in it. Because later on she was like asked for mum and me and my sister, and I was like, oh no, she's just saying she was away at work because it was the easiest thing to do. And
Very well.
she didn't accept that, so she went up to the front door and she's trying to like pull the handle and push it and that, and it's like, no, you're going to break it by doing that. I was trying to get her to stop and she wouldn't. So my mum had to get involved as well. At this point, I don't really want to tell her off because, you know, she's being a kid. And then she went off again. I was like, really? But it's things that she knows she shouldn't be doing.
You should speak with Askell if you're here to shop. He won't even let me keep
And
the
then I
books
was-
anymore after my last mistake.
When she was upset,
I want to help him, but
The
he
second
won't let
time,
me near his ledgers.
after her whole door handle, try to push it and pull it. I took her to the living room and I was sitting down and she was on my knee. She was just like, you know, upset. And it's one of those... It was a mixture of she didn't want anyone near her, but she also wanted to be comforted. So it's like, okay, what's going on? And like pushing hands away and then accepting hugs. Like, what are you doing? You're going to be an absolute pain in the ass when you're older. Right, anything I can do to help?
Well, if you can undo my mistake.
Oh, she was good the rest of the time.
perhaps Askell
She
would
ate
let
all
me
her
help
lunch.
him again.
No
I sent
fuss
out
on the food
several
front.
invoices the other day, but I made a
She's got a good
slight
appetite
arithmetic
for
error
pretty much
that might
anything.
cost us dearly.
And she'll try
None
anything.
of the customers seem to have noticed yet. Can you recollect those invoices? discreetly?
Oh, the invoices. Right. Okay, here we go. Let's see. How loud is this going to be? fucking advert. Wait, what? It's almost like it's blowing out air, but not. Oh, hold on. I still think you're making up. How has that got 87,000 views? Like a whoosh sound whilst inhaling, you've made it easier to understand. Sounds like a whoosh. I'll get them for you. Getting invoices for this lady.
Thank you. There's 5 invoices in total. 4 went to the townsfolk.
Yes.
The last was to go to the Warsworn Fortress, Helmgard, with a travelling merchant.
What
When
if
you
you're
have them
like...
all, bring them back to me. Oh,
You got some
and
sort
don't
of
mention
shock,
this
like...
to Askel.
Where can I find them?
4 of them were given out to the townsfolk.
Helmgard Keep?
The last was to be sent to Helmgard Keep, the Warsworn base, so I gave it to a merchant travelling that way.
Askel Thorn, tell me about him.
Askel is the owner of the shop and my husband.
Hi, I can see his
If you
arm.
would like to make a purchase, you should speak with him.
With... Is that a bracelet? The free man.
Bandits and thieves that have been seen around the walls. They won't think twice of killing you for any valuables.
Talarain? Or Talaran?
That is the wasteland, southeast of here. Long ago, it was a grand citadel, ruled over by the Astor family. It's since fallen to ruin. You'll find monsters there, amongst ancient treasure.
The Wolds.
The Wolds aren't much if you're looking for excitement. At least, not before the war turned those freemen loose on us.
Okay, we'll get you your things.
Nice talking to you.
Eventually.
A customer?
No. Oh, wait. Oh, customer. It's your shop, isn't it? Askel?
If you're heading east to the ruins of Talarain, or heading to the warfront,
Shop?
I suggest...
Shop. Consumables? Nope. Miscellaneous? Oh, your shop is
Stock up
shite.
here. Very well.
Yes, very well. Your shop is shite. I'm gonna hand some of these in. What is no worse or better than that? Also, what am I doing with these? Oh, with 2 birds, 1 stone. Instead of doing, well, actually no, it doesn't even make sense in this regard. You asleep? Oh, I already had one. I'm just creeping in your house, mister. sounds like you're blowing your nose. Is this blowing air at someone? Through your mouth. But like the sound that you're blowing your nose. Are you the only one? Blowing air at someone. The Swedish way of rejecting someone. Uh-huh. Oh, 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 there we go. Smithy.
Welcome to the clanging hammer. Don't see many
The clanging
new places
hammer.
waiting these
No, it
days.
wasn't. It was the hammer smithy.
My forge is open.
Hey, items for sale.
This is Rattifers, isn't it? I recognize the work. My father did it. They're pretty tarnished, and I don't really have the time to work them now. But I'll take them off your hands. Here you go.
I am not getting my money back from this. I'm making like half of what he's got. For no, it's nothing as exotic. Oh fuck. No! Is this the one that I couldn't get right?
Before Talarain fell to ruin, it was Aiton's fields and villagers that stocked and supplied the various citadels there. But the war hit us hard. Bandits plagued the roads. Even Ron
Sure, but
Farm has burned
fucking
to soot.
copy paste that song in here. Free men.
They have been lingering around the wolds. Be cautious on the roads out there. Those freemen like to sneak up on wanderers.
The walls.
It's quiet here. Farmland mainly. But between Ron Farm and the freemen, we've got our own worries. Forge is yours whenever you need.
Dude, I'm gonna try and find his shit. The ring! The ring, you get me like 600. 300 odd, 100 odd. Maybe 400. Maybe close to 500. And then what? Less than 100? I paid over 1,000 for it. I thought it'd be fucking quicker. Actually, let's get this one. A and I am. We've got loots. Can I get this? No, maybe? Nope, do not want. I'll take those. I'll take your money. I don't think. Oh, journal. Oh. Probably could look at it. Air? Arrow? I'm getting air. Oh, so that's what I'm getting from that. Invoice? Cool. I thought I was downstairs. What's this bullshit seeing me? They should not know. Please don't move. Please don't move. No one move. Oh shit. Nope, wrong way. Ah, crap. Well, I have what I need from here. Although, who are you? Wait, what are you? Are you just a person? I don't know. Merchant?
Wenred Soul of the Travelers at your service.
Oh, gems.
Come again?
I'm good not speaking to you. Who are you? Gordon Law.
There's a bed if you're stopping over, a tankard if you're thirsty, and
The shop. Weapons? Nope. Apparel? Nope. Accessories? Consumables? Miscellaneous? I don't think I want any of those.
fire to warm by in the Golden Plains Inn.
I actually do not want to speak to
Always
everyone. I'm at the point in the game where if it's someone I'm speaking to for a quest, I will do the exhausting of other lines of dialogue. But if it's not, I don't really want to. I'm like 40 hours in this already. I am weirdly... Okay, it's really strange. I'm kind of reaching my limit for what I want to do. It's not normal. Am I stealing this? I may have screwed this quest up. I am sure whatever it was in that sack next to it. Or... 'cause it's not the journal. Oh, no! I mean, oh my god. That's because I'm forgetting what I'm doing. Whoops.
Here to see old Nell, have you? It's the town you want, not Nell's company. They've shops there and folks for trade.
Hey, would you like to buy?
I see you have a ring, tarnished green and old as Nell has grown. Bought it off old Ratty, did you? The poor drunk dear. I have the coin you seek, from a dowry never taken, for a bride never wed.
Okay, maybe we did make back the money.
Flutter away.
Where's the other one? The other one is... oh, not yet then. The blessing? We can do the circle. I don't have a look around the edge of town though. And we've also got a notice board. A few shorter leaflets are tied to the old board and most are too weathered to read, but 2 postings seem recent. Bandit bounty? Plaguing the Wolds since the war crippled Eisen. Fenwick Ivor will pay a bounty for any bandit armbands turned into him. Also, the bandit leader. The bandits have always harried the roads outside of Eisen. Their attacks grow fiercer daily, and their leader, Castor, grows bolder. Fenwick Ivor will pay to see him put down. I'll take him. No, I don't. Castor. Invoices. Oh, I wonder if this will be like the spider. The venom sacs in Canorock. Could be. Oh, lore stones. Were there any up here? New quest, Rogue Harvest? There's usually 5 lore stones, aren't there? That relate to specific things in the zones. I'll go towards this one. There's the big stones I'm dealing with. I'll save the game. So I got one done. We're close to a second one being complete. The last invoice. I need to go into where the river comes from? On a request. And the stone circle. Use the windstones. Oh shit. Are we going from high to low? Oh shit! Wrong way. Made a boo-boo. The circle of windstones hums with energy. Do you wish to accept the blessing of the Earthel? Yeah, we'll accept it. You're like, I don't need a metronome. Blessing of the heart. What does it do? This. Effects. Oh, +1 health regen per second. I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to recreate the masterpiece that is Roger's theme. I'm just calling it Roger's theme. What was it called? I Am Number One? £2,000. Nice.
You have played the song, and the Arethel did not come. I had thought that something might change, but no. The blessings of the heavens will never come, just as the lost of Aten can never be recovered. Thank you, stranger, for showing me this.
I tried for that one, but I know I'm not quick enough. It's not quest done. I want the Waters of Madness. That's it. Oh yeah, you will try and attack me. Must have left that behind before. Oh hey, nice. Great swords. Before I go in, do a save. Just in case it goes to fuck. But yeah, I need to play what, Alone in the Dark? Whatever game that was, just for that piano bit as well. I'm looking forward to Halloween because I've got some, if they work, fucking wonderful old games. I've got more of the Darkfall series as well. Cave Bergen. Oh no! Janiker's journal. Oh, I don't expect a strange artifact, do I? Do I? What just kill me? Used recently? Oh, it seems to be broken. Violin plugin, wanted to make a folksy Polska-esque thing. Bones? Oh, junket. Get those for the quest. Janiker's journal. Oh no! Oh fucking hell. Okay. Hey, Janiker, a wizard who apparently died in Cranot. Confound it. The research seems doomed from the beginning. Cranot artifacts more assuredly of Niscaric origin. It seems local wildlife has got into it before I could. To make things worse, it seems the artifacts have begun leaking a combination of various magics into the river and afflicting the nearby farm. From what I understand, the device requires a gem lattice, belt of fluidity, and the mana pendulum before it might be able to alter what configuration of magics it pours into the river, and hopefully simply deactivate the artifacts entirely. Necessary parts are likely still in Cranalt. This beast rarely venture out of doors. It's only a matter of tracking them down. Of course, once it is repaired, I must find the right magic configuration to use. Sanguine for optimism. No. Yes. Phlegmatic for reservedness. Melancholic for pessimism. Okay. A bias in any of these three would have interesting results, assuredly, but potentially disastrous ones as well. Why did I say it like that? Phlegmatic, not phlegmatic. Fucking hell. Yep. This is what happens when you have to listen to kids shite most of the day. I don't know how to read. At least it wasn't. Okay, so my niece has a god awful thing she likes to watch now called Steve and Maggie. She enjoys. Oh, toxic slurry. No, go away with you, toxic slurriness. What does it even mean? Toxic residue. Well, nothing's. Oh, what did you do? Oh, fuck. Yeah, so it's this dude who's. I just. Oh. It's awful. And it's this Maggie's a puppet magpie. I don't trust Steve's. Somehow kids seem Maggie was alright. No, this magpie is fucking pain in the ass. It's like Steve's like not the best person out there. Oh, you're in the way. Was this puppet magpie called Maggie? I think it's a magpie. It's the only thing that makes sense, honestly. Has it just does all the it gets him in trouble. It just fucks off and leaves them. Okay, I don't much like Steve, but come on, Maggie. Memories crap. I watched a ventriloquist duck puppet as a child, and it was Anki, not Maggie. Ventriloquist duck puppet. Oh, I would say I've got to see this, but I don't even know if I want to subject myself to that. We'll do a save. I'm going to put in a different slot. We'll go with that one. I remember it was, I can't remember what, was it Alive and Kicking? It was like a Saturday morning program. And was it Gordon the Gopher? Like a hand puppet? Was that Live and Kicking? Oh. I don't know. Kids will just watch absolute rubbish though, don't they? What are you? Oh, okay, okay. A cave Banshane? Oh, hi, hi. I don't like you. You're resisting it all. You're resisting. Whee! I tried to dodge that one, that didn't work. Where did you come from? I'm not after you and I know there's something behind me. Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm just gonna have to go in here. Oh, his are lightning based, aren't they? I was just a woman playing with a puppet in our apartment. Like, I'm pretty sure it wasn't even a studio. Sometimes went around town talking to strangers. Gloves of the Wanderer. I really hope this is this random woman with her hand up a puppet's ass. Or was it one of these ones that sat there? This started talking to strangers. No warning, no nothing. This goes up to someone and starts talking to them. Oh, please tell me what's what happened. Average. I am getting the hang of these. Kinda. Can I go this way? Open all the doors. And the mana pendulum. I'm going after the belt next if I can. I shoot you all 7 arrows. Oh, nice. Okay. Nothing. I was gonna say nothing major here, but can I? Oh, I can't even work my way around. It's not even the right direction. And I'll have a look. There was as a kid, I'm trying to remember like any of the awful programs. Looking back on it, the awful programs. For some reason, I really liked watching Gaelic versions of shows. Don't know why. I don't understand it. I don't know how to speak it. Oh, fucking hell. Well, that's not good. I don't think I have an antidote. Oh shit. So I used to watch a program called Daughter Man. Also when... Was it Postman Power or Fireman Sam? Was also translated. Oh, they took care to angle. In the shot you can really tell she's got her fist shoved up in it. This could be a big problem because this poison's gonna last longer than my... anything else that I've got can... Oh, maybe not, I don't know. And there was a cartoon called Mr. Ben. And it felt like there was like a fuck ton of episodes, and I'm sure it was only a handful. And it was a dude who... Was it to do with hats? Like he changed hats or outfits, and yeah, each episode was his adventures after that. The episode really was it. 2.5D Hellscape. Hey, what is that? Hold on. Oh! Oh, it's a disease! Shit! Purification potion, minus 20%. Elemental resistance. I may have to get that taken off. Wow. What my... Why is it only half of a cot there? Nothing's... I mean, I know it's... I can't comprehend that. Why is there such a oh my god, the picture on the wall. Uh-huh. Yep. Mr. Euthanasia? Oh no. Let's see, I'm about to poison you in some way. I'm about to kill you. That's an evil looking... And you just know when they're doing this, there's some woman crouched down with her hand up this fucking duck's ass. Top 10 pictures taken moments before disaster. But when you're a kid though, you really want to think about these things. I don't know what else. I had oh man, what else? I'm drawing a blank. They've used this before in a different area. It's open somewhere else, isn't it? Oh, fuck. Alright, okay. Over here. Oh, shit. Oh shit, okay. Oh, get out of the way. Get out the fucking way. I will pick you up one by one. Oh, is it creating these? No, no, no. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go back in here. Go back in here. Oh no, no, no. Go away, go away, go away. Right, I need to come back over here. As the fuckers just creating new things. I need it on like level ground with me. There we go. Wait, am I healing you? No. I don't think so. Oh, that was atrocious. I actually did ask to film the episode during that women's ultrasound. We're trusting sort of people. Yeah, I think they sometimes do that when it comes to kids things, don't they? Please don't, please don't. There we go. I'm not even worried about the last corner. Weird lady with Lord Orn buried in the entrails of a stuffed duck pretends can speak, asks if it's okay if they film you having your baby checked out. And we say, sure, come on in. That's your first, like, stranger danger before they're even out. Outside the... Sure. Sure. Oh, brilliant. How would you even describe that? Like, if you're going through one of these well, I don't know, you said it was only in your area, didn't you? So like any kind of learning program for languages and there's like shwoo. Is that what we're dealing with? I'm like, the fuck is that? Did I get like the knockoff tape or whatever program? Oh, let's go and inspect a strange artifact. Regained its ability to control the effects of the water leading out of Cranalt. Jennifer's journal states that in addition to deactivation, the artifact has other configurations. Sanguine, phlegmatic, not phlegmatic, like I said before, melancholic. Journal has more details. I'm gonna leave it be just now. The journal. What do we want to do for these people? Maybe make them more optimistic. Is that a thing? Why not? Okay, sanguine for optimism. Phlegmatic for reservedness and melancholic for pessimism. We call it the Ings. What? Joe. Inhalation, yep. That's brilliant. Not something that's I thought it's just something people do if you live up here. So are there any alternatives? Like, if someone's coming in from elsewhere, do they learn it, or is there an over, you know, a broad term for yes that everywhere uses? You know what? Let's go with optimism. I feel like, well, no. Sanguine. Oh no. I did a thing there. Whoops. Could be good, could be bad. There's one I'm like, what the fuck it? And you can probably guess which one. Oh, usually right, the one for your area. If you get strange loot, we backtrack and try an actual word. I told you about the squirrel incident, didn't I? I think I did. It was at the Botanical Gardens. And it was just so strange. She must have... thought I was being weird with the squirrel. I don't know, or maybe she thought I didn't see it go. I'm like, I know it's gone.
What's this?
No, it was a woman.
I haven't felt this good in
And
years.
the best part is, you
Something's
kind of had to
wrong.
go off the track
Please,
to
the grain must be tainted
to find this
still.
area.
If the soldiers ate this,
Because there's work going on,
something in
so...
Connaught must still be amiss. Ah.
What? Okay. Go back and bloody turn it off. No, that's the wrong way. Oops. So yeah. Off the track. This woman comes in. And the squirrel was sitting there and it fucks off. And it was just easier for to put it in like a translate. It's basically translated whatever she wrote. Whether I'm assuming it was pretty accurate. Oh, what was it? Like the squirrel ran away. I think to myself, why do I need to be told something? Like I just witnessed it. Like, is there a different meaning in someone saying that? So now I don't have anything to translate on my phone up and ready. Oh, we'll deactivate it. Damn it! I thought we were gonna have the optimism through the green for everyone. I just kind of felt it was a bit weird. To me, anyway. I'm not sure how I'd feel or how people around me would feel if I started stating everything that had happened. I still can only remember Fermi LaBouche.
Thank the gods, my thoughts are By the gods, I finally have my thoughts returned to me, and Denrit's mind is his own again as well. It is not much, but here is what reward we can spare you. Thank you.
Hey!
Ah.
Question. I'm missing a quest. No cars? No. Oh, Freeman armbands? Shit, I don't have that one. This is a normal task? Any task? Cool. Invoice or kill Castor? Let's go with killing Castor. Not 15. I don't think I want to go this way. Do I? Lorestone! Oh, there has to be another one somewhere nearby.
As we gaze down from our high hill and feel the last warm touch of the sun on our backs, we wonder, is this the end of our endless day? What hope have we in these changing seasons when winter comes and does not abate? We watch, cold and dying, at what may be our final.
Not just winter, it's when winter comes. There might be one that I'm looking for. Oh, you're mine. Hey. Oh, where? I'm going into the other zone soon. Shit. Wait, where is he? Oh, I thought he was going to be... Right, we'll go kill him and then come back. I could see a lore store over here, but I don't think it'll be the right one. Oh. Did I hit you with all 5 arrows? I'll take that. Yeah. Got your armband. Minor healing potions. Well, we'll take them.
The Fae dwindle in these forgotten
Yes.
fields. Our magic
Says
fades
complete.
as the mortals toil and mark the land with hoe and plough. The walls were crafted from ancient winds and streams, and time the countless seasons of the great cycle. The mortals do not see the cycle's passage in this tired earth, but the fields grow older, and one day, so will the people.
Oh, this seems dangerous. I'm also getting close to my inventory limit. That's alright. Be able to do a bit of selling, get rid of all the crap that we don't need. Oh, he's dead. Cool. That's that done with. Hell yeah. Armbands too? Look in the loot pile. Robust blades. All the hammers too. Could just fast travel back there, couldn't I? Yeah, we'll fast travel back there. Ivor House? Oh no, don't go looting things. Shit. Whoops.
East of the Wolds, you'll find Talarain, a warren of old strongholds and ruins, and crawling with beasts. Fortunes can be had there for a lucky adventurer. Of course,
There must be some other meanings.
More than a few lives.
You don't consider it weird to get pus from a granny. I killed Castor.
I heard rumors that Castor had been sent to his maker. I'm just sorry I'm past the age where I could have sent him myself. The bastard's better off
get the
dead
same
for what
age
he's
as
been
me.
putting us through. Thanks kindly for your work, stranger.
About the bounty?
Oh, really? Someone finally answers to my posting? Well, do you have anything to turn in?
And some armbands.
Got a few for Finwick? Good enough, but bring me some more and I'll see you get a proper payment for them.
4 armbands. Damn. Oh my god. Yep, and get it to time.
Keep the peace.
Maybe in my head I was like, ew. Both accounts. Okay. Quests. Accounts. So true. She gives you kiss. Well. That's P. Does someone just go, right? Okay, so here's what these are, right? And what they mean in that language. So we're going to take that and just play about with it. Just the whole words mean completely different things. Oh, I need to go there, but I want to do this one. Fuck it, let's go.
Can I help you?
No, I need stairs. Let me get the stairs. Oh, for fuck's sake, can I just run away from them? Ow! I'm in the sort of can't be bothered camp. I beat in that bit. Got a wolf. That's fine. Yeah, that's in the river though. Could be something. Marriage and poison are the same words. Okay. Not ominous at all, is it? Merchant corpse? Oh no. Well, if I get this on the map, I should be able to fast travel there. Helmgard Keep. Swings or divorce rates. Oh, bit of both. Skeleton looting? And also an average dispel. Although I do not have the space for this. What do I do? Dispelled. We'll go and get her thing. I'm gonna sell a bunch of shit that I have. Who's that? Why this? Oh, the lady upstairs. And she's still upstairs. I think, yeah, that was pointing up.
Good day, traveler.
No. Dropped in a loot bag.
Ah, thank you so much for your help with these. I'll have them reworked and redistributed. In return for your help, please have these. They're sure to be of use.
Okay.
Nice talking to you.
How much do I need though? Treasure? No, don't do that. No, no, no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, everyone's in the fucking way. Okay, all mine now. Oh no. Got an oh no's. I'm gonna go to Gorhart. You did something. Now your violin sounds like a saxophone. That's what it always sounded like. What do you mean it sounds like a saxophone? Right, corner shop. Let's go and sort out our junk beforehand. That's what we need to do. This fourth letter named A, D, S, and R. Okay, we got rid of a few. Oh god, more. Shit. Oh. Yeah. Oh, you know what I mean? Or where they were. Or where they were before. Oh no. If you're not going to undo? Ooh, hi. Ah, fuck it. I don't always do fucking around things and another thing off until it's either sort of fixed or, or broken forever. Are we not gonna like an undo or a default? Junket. Cool. Hello, Rika.
What do you need today?
I need you to buy all my crap. 53,000. Nice. Cool. Give it down free. Oh, plugin from a shady website. Oh no.
Come see me again.
Go back in time. Time machine. Is that one of these things you'd go back in time to change your to change what happened? How many do I have? 43? We're okay. We're okay with that. Maybe some repair kits soon. I loaded a music box too because I thought it might sound cute. Let me tell you, wherever music box they used to record samples. It's not well. Oh no. Oh. It's a bit demented. Everyone know it sounds like it's choking on gravel. Okay. Hey, we'll take this quest. Something borrowed? Nope. That one. Heart of Sibun. Or Sibun. I don't know. No, there's more. I'm here for all your breakables.
Welcome. Oh, what's all this? An artifact stolen from the vault. And it turned up in Lorca Rain. I see.
You'll want to start with the vault itself. I'll dispatch Oathblade Gwyn Anway to guard it.
Gwyn
Meet her
Anway?
there when you're ready. The vault lies south through Tullarain, on the way to the walls.
Okay, where's the ancient vault?
Head south through Tullarain, then look for the small pass into the walls. Oathblade Gwyn Anway will be waiting for you there.
Ancient vault. Tell me more.
The odd thing is, not a soul's been inside that place for centuries. Can't imagine how someone could have gotten anything out.
Tell me about yourself, Grian. Or Grian.
Never heard the ballads they sing of Grian Brightelm? Ah, well, those were my days of youthful discretion.
Helmguard Keep.
You'll never see a dirty blade or an unpolished shield in Helmguard, no?
The Warsworn?
Swords must be sharp, armor shining. You must be war-sworn to all the world, as old Balagar said.
Ooh.
Good luck. You might need it.
Gonna meet people somewhere else then? Are both of you down here? Both of you down here.
Paying business, as long as it's important, mind. You'll want to see Grian Shane.
Or Grian. Brian with a G.
The contract board is my responsibility. That and
Contract
keeping
board.
things clean and
Oh,
proper.
do I even want to?
Aye, it's open to all. When you've got one done, come to me for your gold. Simple as that.
Okay. You keep the contract board?
That I do. Any soul who's willing can take a contract. When it's done, just come to me. I'll see you paid.
Tell me about yourself, Grian.
The Castellan will say he's just a simple soldier. But don't you believe that humble smile. The deeds he's done rival the House of Ballads.
Helmguard Keep?
Aye, that's us. Warsworn will find a bed to sleep in and services in kind. Bori's our blacksmith, and Braid is quartermaster. And of course, there's old Grian Shane, the Castellan. And I'm Henrik. I look after things, keep the contract board.
Wait, tell me about the blacksmith.
If you've got something broken, Bori will fix it up for you.
Quartermaster?
Now you go light on Braid. She's got her hands full as it is, believe me.
Warsworn as a whole?
Well, you're one of us, so hold your head high. I try to, just like Grian says. Makes my neck sore after a spell.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Oh, the fucking hell, it's the board. Oh no, wedding ring. Okay. Ring of matrimony be recovered from the hand of a former bride, buried midway upon the forsaken plains, and proffered to another. Why is she buried there? Wanted freeman outlaw, grinning vein Spirit, a freeman boss notorious upon plains, did commit brazen thievery and murder upon an open road. He and his fellow rogues were given chase into Lucky Mine, rewarded to any who returned bearing his freeman armband. And also stolen scrolls. While one scholarly pilgrim was making her way by the ruins of Mulrain, she was savagely attacked by a band of kobolds. While she thanks Lupoku she escaped in one piece, she deeply regrets the 5 scrolls they took and will pay for their return. Yeah, we'll take that. Help them on do all their stuff.
What's this then?
I don't know if I want to.
They're taking recruits in Dalentarth.
To repair or
Ryan
not.
promised I'd have tar, linen, and whetstones by the month's end. But forgive me. You didn't come to hear the quartermaster
Is
rant
that a
and moan
hand?
at her lot.
At your shop? Weapons? No, miscellaneous. Take 2.
Now, what was my
It is! It was his hand. Who are you? Hireling? Nah.
An artifact stolen from.
Who else is in here? I don't know. I got 3 new quests that keep us busy. Not like I needed more, was it? Oh, where are you hiding? Where are you hiding? That one? I'll take your gold. It's not a crime, this one. Maybe something in Underside 2, possibly. Hey, there's a bed. I'll sleep 1 hour. That helps with our HP. Definitely. It's the end of here. Can I get through there? Ooh. Holy, not much. There's a couple of... Oh, the proper key. I'll take the Tales of Bright Helm. Oh, damn it. We broke one. Is there anything towards the back here? Ah, I seen you there. Hiding from me. It might break. Yep. Oh shit. Well, that was the wrong way, wasn't it? I'm trying to get some more.
Most pledge shields arrive.
Are these prisons? Maybe?
Last time I try and pick a war sworn's pockets, I'll tell you that.
Ah. Could I open this? Can I be a menace?
You come to let me out? I'm wanted in Whitestone, Biden Hill, and in there.
I thought they were going to try and run away. So the camera doesn't register that they've been... The cage has been opened. No, no one's attacking anyone. Okay, cool. I'm back with 3 new quests. I am never finishing this game, am I? I'm so far into it. With not much, well, into an hour, so there's not much progress made. A lot of running about. But it has been fun. I'll just let my eyes adjust to everything that's going on. What do I want quest-wise? I have ring scrolls, defeating someone, a wedding ring. Oh, that's in that one? What? No, I'll now we'll keep going with this zone. Aha. Ikenobi. Here we go. Longsword of Morning. I can jump down. I could jump down there. Maybe. I want to play games with your phone. Only if there's been pictures taken. She's not, like, even when it comes to games, she has like her own like kids tablet with stuff on it. Wait till she is between 5 and 6. Oh, nice. So we'll see until they grow up. More Robux. Oh god. I'm like, what are you going to do? Hey, I'll just be in the hole. I never got that shit from my aunts. What do you think you're going to get it from me? Minecraft money? That wasn't me. Oh, who's this dude? Hi.
Another soul who traverses these forsaken
A barbecue for 18th birthday.
I presume that, unlike me, you are here by choice.
What are you doing out here?
Ah,
can you imagine?
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Naim Kent of the Rathir Kents, an oath
For her
made of
birthday.
the
So her
honoured and
birthday's
venerable Warsworn Order. I have been tasked with
not this
eradicating
weekend, but the
beasts
weekend
that
after.
lurk within Talarain, all of them, by myself. A feat that may only take a few decades.
Twilight.
I
Yeah.
shall be honest with you.
I don't think I would give that to
am not one
anyone.
for field work, and my wealth is substantial. If you feel up to the task, I will pay you to kill these beasts for me.
Your memory is something else. I'll do it. I'll kill the beast for you.
Excellent. Finish
Funko
things
Pop
quickly,
figure?
and we shall be up to our
No, she's getting a
elbows in
little-
tankards before winter feast.
A little bike.
Among these ruins are several kobolds making a nuisance of themselves, and it is best to remove them.
Ah.
Rotclaw is a warrior. Black Shriek is among the deadly Nightblade, and King Fang, he is the closest thing the kobolds have to a leader.
Why do we have to kill these kobolds?
For the fortune I shall pay you, if not for the glory you shall earn. Fear not, you shall find them lurking somewhere around these ruins.
Hey, tell me about Kent family.
My family was once very important in Talarain. One of my ancestors even served as a commander of the Aster army. However, that was long ago. Now very few of us remain. Myself, for one, and my sister Namaria, who is usually not far. She prefers to keep an eye on me.
But yeah, when kids get older, it goes from, hey, what might they like, to what are they asking for? Tell me about yourself.
Niam Kent,
Niam.
scion of the Rathir Kents, master of
Where was they?
fortune's
Oh, that
vast
was
and
the
ill-spent.
little
I am
bike
not one to tout
thing.
my lineage, so please suppress your curiosity.
Doesn't have
and
pedals, so
ask
it's,
no more
you
of
know,
me.
she can walk with it and get her kind of used to that. Stickers. She doesn't like what they look like. She just likes sticking them on things and taking them off. Yeah, there's some other things for her birthday too. She's got something going on next weekend with a party for a, I can't remember, was it for her birthday or was it for leaving or a bit of both? And yeah, weekend after that is actual birthday. Tell me about your tasks.
The command of Helmgard has tasked me with eradicating the monsters from Talarain.
Flair.
Rather beneath my station, if you were to ask me, though Helmgard feels this work is, shall we say, compensation for past deeds.
Oathblade.
I am of the Warsworn, bound to my service by oath. I serve the command at Helmgard. It is Helmgard who, shall
Wait,
we
what do you mean
say,
friends' birthday parties?
reassigned me to Talarain to rid
My
the lands
niece.
of the creatures that infest them.
Tell me about Talarain.
I do not care too much for this place myself, but then again, I did not come here by choice. Well, perhaps we shall speak
His
later.
labours? I've already been there. Oh. Can I get back up here? Probably that way, actually. Maybe that. Right, okay, we'll go get this first. The enemies I'd already taken care of. I'm going to be dealing with again. Ooh, not good if I get caught in that combo. That'll do. Yeah. Minor damage boost. That was all? And money. Okay. I'm gonna do a search at the top bit first before I jump down again. Be a good thing. See if there's any more. Actually, see if there's any lore stones. Don't think I've seen any at all in this section. I don't think it's friends party to go to. And that's something for my sister to deal with. I hopefully will only ever be dealing with hers. I don't think there were any lore stones up here. Huh. Why does that look good? Oh no. Oh, 75! See, here's the thing, it's not got like... but it's... drum scythe. Chakrams. There's a different skill tree for them. Which kind of sucks. Don't think they're bored about me. There are. There's one. One. Of how many?
The mortals marched unto our golden plains. Fair folk some, and dusty others. They found the rocks and rising of this land pleasing.
I haven't found any over here
They
though.
asked for it, but it was not ours.
What's next to that bit?
Cleaving stone and burning root, they made a kingdom for themselves and named it Talarain.
Alright. Take care of them all. All the monies. Right, what else we got? Oh, this is quite a big area, isn't it? Ancient vault. Killer kobolds. Must be... Oh, the other side, down the bottom, I think. Oh, oh, that was not a good one. Fuck. Okay, game, can you calm down a bit? With a lockpick swing? Oh, it wasn't even worth it. Aster Strongbox? Proper key. Ooh. Find something from that one. It must be above. What am I actually doing? We'll try and go and kill the kobolds. Nope. Bye bye, dudes. Are you just throwing every enemy that I've seen so far at me? Not a good start. Oh, hi. Shit. My bow's getting severely damaged. Shit. 5? Okay, that's fine. Bleeding? Do I get extra bleed on it? Isn't that something I want to have happen all the time? I do need to try and pick up a few more. Where'd you guys come from? Oh, for fuck's sake. How can I make skeletons bleed? I actually don't understand how I'm making skeletons bleed. We made skeletons bleed. Oh, I'm not even there. You know what? I'm probably going to do the level up and then save. I need to head off. So, can I persuade people? I think persuasion will be a good one. Yeah, keep going. Take that one. Extended duration in your poison and bleeding attacks. Yeah, I think that will do for this stream. Should be level 20 now. Nice. Yeah, we've got quite a few quests on the go, haven't we? Got our 2 main quests, taking us to new areas. We've got our faction quests. We kind of started that, so we can go to the vault in this section. Got our side quests, which is taking out the kobolds. And I think these ones were from the contract board. That's fine, it doesn't work through them. Next time I'm playing. Oh yeah, so thank you everyone for watching, it's always appreciated. I will be back on Sunday with more of Star Ocean till the end of time. Met the Queen, the Sacred Kingdom of Aqueous. So we're kind of progressing that in the story as well. But yeah, so thank you everyone. Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning will be back next Friday. Hopefully for the afternoon and the evening. As long as I'm not needed to help with things in the meantime. But yeah, so I hope you're all doing well, and I may see something again soon. So thank you all, and good night.